I hope this blissful new day is treating you with love and peace and grace. I hope that you are listening to your mind and your body and your spirit. I hope you are honoring that you are amazing. You are enough and you deserve all things magical, mystical, and abundant. I'm Fatima, the co-author and chief love and healing work person, or the chief of loving healing work, however you want to say it. Um, Happy new everything. Happy new season. We're in Aries, so happy new year. We're in the Aries season. We're in a full moon season. We're in eclipse season. We are in this space of a lot of movement and transition and looking for balance. So, how does this all tie into love and healing work? So, love and healing work is a business where we help people create consensual, non harmful practices in their personal and professional lives by utilizing culturally mindful healing and human centered principles and practices. I utilize my law degree and some healing to actually create policy that is endearing of consent and non-harm. And we do that for businesses throughout the country and the world. So today we're talking about love and healing, right? And love and healing from this place of honoring that the planets and things, they do things. And when the planets and the seasons change, because now we're in spring, the time has changed. We have longer, more sun. Um, the winter invited us to let things die and to honor what no longer serves us and to release them. We are now in, we just, yesterday was a full moon. Full moon is the energy of releasing, and it was in Libra. So to find balance and allowing ourselves to be in the balance of relating to ourselves. And how do we relate to ourselves consensually when there's so many things changing in the planets and our emotions and our relationships and our jobs as leaders, as followers, as friends, as lovers. There's so many things changing. How are you in consensual relationship with yourself as things are shifting? Are you checking in with your mind and your body and your heart to make sure that you are full before you're going into work, before you're going into an event, before you go into helping somebody or just engaging with another human? How are you in consensual relationship with yourself? How are you checking in every day to make sure that you have everything you need and that you know what it is that you need? How are you allowing yourself to center yourself every single day? And we're also in a Mercury retrograde. All these things that I'm saying, I would invite you to look them up and see how they impact you as a person, and just how they're maybe impacting the world. You may not believe in it, but it doesn't mean that other people don't, and they're not moving and flowing in this energy, right? So being informed allows us to be in consent because we're now in the knowing of things. And if I know something, then I can consent to and engage in with that thing in a certain way, right? So if I know that the Mercury retrograde brings up, communication and sometimes issues in travel, and we really shouldn't make contracts, and there's certain things that we shouldn't be starting to do during our Mercury retrograde, right? If I believe that, then I'm moving in my life like I believe that. Whether you do or not doesn't matter. But because I do, and you know a little bit more about this thing, then now you can see when I'm creating a boundary or I'm saying I'm not consenting to that because of this is my belief, this is my value, this is my culture. You're not offended by it because now you know a little bit more. So learning is allows us to connect with people in ways that we probably wouldn't if we didn't choose to look up and research and ask questions. So I invite you to meet new people, research different things, ask questions. As a part of your loving healing journey and a part of what's going on in the world, we are being asked to do more collective work. Some of us do need to take time by ourselves and reflect on what is it that we want, and are we really doing what we want, and are we really giving ourselves what we need? And we need to be doing that every day. But some of us really need to take the time to just invest in that and not invest in the relationships with other people, just healing the relationship with ourselves. And that's okay. And then there's some of us on the other end of the spectrum, and then of course everything in between, That is, we've done our healing. We've seen the power of being by ourselves and one with ourselves and healing ourselves and loving ourselves. And now it's time to collectively grow and build, right? So I invite you to be considering, what does it mean to collectively move as a business owner, as a person, just no longer doing things by yourself? What would it look like to release the traumas, the fears, the shame, and the guilt of saying, I want to work with someone else, I need help? What would happen? What would that look like, feel like? How can you move with that? So, as we are in this eclipse season, we're in spring, we're in Mercury retrograde, we're in a season of transition and newness. What are you consenting to bring in? And what are you consenting to release? How are you allowing yourself to be in alignment with yourself every day? And what does that look like for you? Because when you're the best version of you, then the world gets the best version of you. When you are loving on you in full, then you're not giving people parts of you. You're giving the overflow of you because you've done so much. You've given yourself so much. You have something to give. So I invite you to think about you today. And what are you willing into existence? What are you determined to get done consensually with yourself from a place of alignment and fulfillment in this new season? And I invite you to follow us, subscribe to our YouTube page, look out for our Love and Healing Leadership Development Masterclass next week, and how to leverage white privilege to transform harmful spaces